Okay, so morning everyone. I'm Yu Gao from University of Southampton. So today I'm going to introduce our research in collaboration with Hampshire County Council about the intervention justice storybook. So I think that, as we all can tell, that overheating nowadays is considered as a significant risk in the UK, especially for school buildings for its low thermal mass, overglazing, and poor ventilation. Well, unfortunately, children will even suffer more because usually they prefer 2 to 3 degree lower temperature than adults. And when facing with a heat wave, usually they don't know what to do or they don't have confidence to do that. So that's why we want to assess this research. We want to use storytelling as an intervention to influence students' behavior during a heat wave because students love stickers, we know, stories, I mean. So we assess a control intervention study, use this new storybook, The Hottest Day at School. The storybook includes 5 actions that can influence students' thermal comfort during a heat wave, like drink water, open window. So we received a heat wave alarm from the Hampshire County Council on 5th July. So we asked the teachers to read the stories to the pupils from Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2 in the intervention group. Here shows the 5 actions mentioned in the storybook prior to the heat wave. And on the heat wave day, we use the sticker task to collect students' behavior data. Here shows the sticker task with 4 questions. 13 stickers were given for students to choose, include the 5 actions mentioned in the storybook. Students are asked to use the 13 stickers to describe their My Day and My Better Day in the sticker task. And also they are asked to complete 2 7-point Likert skills to describe how they felt and how they wish they felt as the thermal sensation vote and thermal preference vote. Also, we recorded the classroom condition and teachers' reflection on students' comments of past year heat wave. So here shows the result. We use chi-square test to analyze the difference between the intervention group and control group. So if the p-value is calculated less than 0.05, covered by the red shading, it means that there is a significant difference between the intervention group and the control group. So for Key Stage 1 students, 6 of the 10 actions from My Day and My Better Day show significant difference. And for Key Stage 2, 3 of the 10 actions show significant difference. Then we calculate the odds ratio to see how big the difference is. For Key Stage 1, the intervention group is 5 times more likely to choose stay in the shade in My Day, 11 times more likely to choose use fan, 9 times more likely to choose drink water in My Better Day than control group. And for Key Stage 2, intervention group is 2.4 times more likely to choose use fan and 2.4 times more likely to choose open window in My Day. So the overall results shows that the intervention does work. And we also calculate the thermal comfort through the thermal sensation vote and the thermal preference vote. So students' real voting shows that they actually feel warm and they wish the classroom to be colder. However, the exist thermal comfort model, the predict mean vote and predict percentage of dissatisfied shows that they actually should be neutral, which is not true. As we can see from this figure, the thermal sensation vote is the student's real vote and the PMV is the predict one. So teachers also reflect that sometimes the classroom condition can reach to 29 degree, and please notice that students prefer 2 to 3 degree lower. So this probably too hot for them. So as a conclusion, this study shows that the storytelling intervention had a significant effect on Key Stage 1 and also had some effect on Key Stage 2 students, although it's kind of limited when compared with Key Stage 1 subjects. And for limitation, because the July of this year only have 1 single high temperature day. So this leaves students not enough time to experience a sustained heat wave. So since this study shows that storytelling can influence their action, a wider study that includes more schools, more students, and a new design storybook for pupils from younger students from Key Stage 1 will be undertaken next year. So thank you. Any questions?
It's obviously very well rehearsed, and congratulations for this great work. I had the pleasure to read your paper in detail, and it's really fascinating and innovative, very interdisciplinary. And I would like to ask you, first of all, it's quite difficult in a short period of time in such a thesis to be able to establish this contact with so many stakeholders. So how did you manage to do that? And was it something that your, for example, your tutor already had some contacts established? And also the other question is, just to confirm, I think you might, I hope that he will, but are you sure that they are going to adopt this book for the future, this method of communicating and encouraging adaptive behavior in children, in school children? So sorry, I asked two questions. I'm cheating. So the contacts with the stakeholders, how easy it was and how did you come about?
Thank you. So we talked with the head teacher from schools several months ago before the intervention, so that they fully understand about the this whole experiment. The teachers, the students, and their parents all received information about this, but students didn't know about the details. They only know that they are going to be involved in an experiment, perhaps. So so we made a lot of preparation before this experiment. Yes, so we are expecting that there will be much longer heat wave because we see the temperature of last year and the past years. It shows that there should be about 2 weeks. So we send the book to them, and we are expecting that maybe on the third day or fourth day of the heat wave, we can do the intervention. However, it's rain. Yeah, it's not quite set up. Yeah. So and about they're thinking about the stories. The teacher thinks that the stories are actually really good for presenting because students really enjoy the stories, and also they are really love the stickers because they are pupils from very young age. Yeah, and the reason why we want to design a new book is that teachers think that if the story is based on animals, still it will be better for younger ones. But yeah, for the future, the next year, a new one for the younger one. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.